region is a haven for wildlife, and Grand Teton National Park and Yellowstone National Park are really popular in summer and in spring. In winter it takes on a whole different persona.
There it is. There's a moose. Great. So there's two of them. They're across the river. Do you see the bridge across the river?
Ah, yes.
Moose are the largest member of the deer family. In North America, we have 5 members of the deer family. In order of size, we have moose being the largest. The second largest is caribou, followed by elk, and then there's the mule deer or the black-tailed deer and the white-tailed deer. So the moose is the largest member of the deer species, and they're also the most solitary. So you never see large herds of moose. You always see them as mostly as individuals. The water is thermally active as a result of the Teton fault line that we're on. Gives opening to the mantle, which allows residual heat to come up and heat the aquifers that we have underneath us. We get about 80 inches of precipitation, or about 3 meters of precipitation a year, and most of our soil is a glacial till, a rock, like a river rock, so we get a lot of water seeping down into the ground, and then it's heated from the tectonic activity and returns to the water in the form of hot springs and warm springs. First animals that we're guaranteed to see is there's about 6,000 elk on the National Elk Refuge. So elk are a large member of the deer species. Some of the rare animals that we see, we'll see at long distances, such as wolves and coyotes. We are in the greatest intact ecosystem in the temperate zone outside of Africa, here in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. So we have 2.2 million acres, which is Yellowstone National Park, 320,000 acres, which is Grand Teton National Park, and then we have 16 million acres of national forest and wilderness land around us. So we're surrounded by an intact ecosystem, and what that means is that it has all the large animals that existed here prior to humanity existing here, and there's nowhere else left in the temperate zone like that outside of Africa. So we're driving through the town of Jackson, and right up against the town of Jackson is the National Elk Refuge, which is 25,000 acres of land protected by the Fish and Game. So it's not National Park Service, it's Fish and Game, and it's part of a series of wildlife refuges across the United States. We have one here whose main priority is to protect our herd of Rocky Mountain elk. So it's actually biologists will make the decision at what point to start to supplemental feed the elk.